Hello students, we'll start with the second unit, the index numbers. We often read in newspapers about the relative changes in a price of a particular commodity like steel, gold, leather, or maybe a group of commodities like consumer goods, cereals, milk or milk product, cosmetics, etc. We also see relative changes in volume of trade, some factory production or industrial or agriculture production, maybe in imports or exports, in stocks and shares, in sales and profits of a business house, and so on. There is relative changes in the national income of a country, wage structure of workers in various sectors, bank deposits, foreign exchange reserves, or maybe cost of living of a person of a particular community or a class or profession, and so on, as compared to previous period. These facts are described using index numbers. Formally, the index number was constructed by an Italian, Mr. Carli, in 1764 to compare the changes in price for the year 1750 with the price level in 1500 in order to study the effect of discovery of America on the price level in Italy. Thus, initially, index numbers were designed to study the change in the price level of the purchasing power of money, but today there exists hardly any field where they are not used. Thus, index numbers are supposed to be barometers which measure the change in the level of a phenomena. Now, how is it that index numbers are supposed to be barometers? Index numbers measure the pulse of an economy and act as barometer to find variations in economic conditions of a country. Index numbers of prices, output, bank deposits, reserves, etc. put a light on the variation in the level of business activity. If these indices are combined into a composite index, then resultant could act as an economic barometer. Now, just as a barometer measures the atmospheric pressure, index numbers are helpful in measuring the pressure of economic and business behavior of the economy of a country. This is why index numbers are called as economic barometers. Now, let's go to the definition of index numbers. Index numbers are statistical devices designed to measure the relative changes in the level of a phenomena with respect to time, geographical location, or other characteristics such as income, profession, etc. Now, for example, if index number of wholesale price of milk product in 2010 as compared to 2030 is 130. The implication, how is it that overall level of wholesale prices of milk products in 2010 has increased by 30% of the level in 2000. Here 2010 is the current year and 2000 is the base year. The year selected for comparison is called the base year. Here we have selected the year 2000 to compare it with 2010. Therefore, 2000 is called the base year and the year for which the comparisons are required. Now, I want to compare some year with the present year. So, this year is used for is the comparison year. I require the comparison for this year. So, therefore, this year is called the 2010. Here is called the current year. There are two broad types, simple or composite. When the variation in the level of a single item is being studied, the index number is termed as simple or univariate index number. But when the change in average level of a number of items is being studied collectively, this index number is termed as composite index number. For instance, if price of a commodity is rupees 10 in 2005 and rupees 25 in 2013, the index number of price for the year 2013 with respect to the base 2005 is P equals 25 divided by 10 into 100. So here we take the price of a commodity at the comparison year, the present year, that is 25 rupees, divided by the price of the commodity in the base year, that is 10 rupees, into 100. which is 250. That will give you the simple index. That is, the price of the commodity in 2013 is 250% of the price in 2005. Here, since only a single variable is considered, the index number is called relative. In this particular case, it is price relative. There are three types here: price relative, or quantitative relative, or value relative. Price relative. Price relative is the price in the current year expressed as the percentage of the price in the base year. So price relative P is current year price divided by base year price into 100, which equals P1 divided by P0 into 100. So that time what we calculated was price relative, current year price divided by base year price into 100. Quantitative relative. It is the ratio of quantity of commodity in the current year expressed as a percentage of the quantity in the base year and is given by Q will be Q1 divided by Q0 into 100. Value relative. It is the ratio of value of a commodity in the current year expressed as the percentage of the value in the base year and is given by V equals V1 divided by V0 into 100. Now the value of a commodity is same as the price into the quantity. That is P1 into Q1 divided by P0 into Q0 into 100. This is the basic introduction about index numbers. From the next video, we'll go on the characteristics, the uses, the limitation, and the types of index numbers. Thank you.